Alright guys, so Caskets has dropped a brand new music video for their track Better Way Out off their upcoming album Reflections, which is going to be out August 11th this year. And I really love this band. I discovered them actually not too long ago through doing reaction videos like this. And I am really glad that I listened to these guys because they're just a really good band. Like, they're not super complicated, or like their music isn't super complicated. They have this nice mixture of typically like softer verses with heavier choruses that are like emotional and big and like epic and like soaring sounding. And I just really like that sound, especially right now. I'm just kind of like really into that sound. So we're going to get into this. This is Better Way Out by Caskets. I think this is going to be a really good one, a really emotional track. So I'm excited to check it out. Let's go.
When you think you're not enough, you don't fit in. Go and wear your heart upon your sleeve, but it's hard when you don't believe.
So see, like I was saying, they're not really heavy, but every now and then we get little riffs from them like this, and it just sounds really good.
Nobody knows who they really are. We're in the maze, running from the stars, still lost, but we've come this far. Leave your demons at the door. You won't need them anymore. Don't they always say there's a better way out? When you think you're not enough, you don't fit in. When you feel like giving up, but now there's no one listening. Down in your bones, head in your heart. Get up and fight or you'll fall apart. So go and wear your heart upon your sleeve, but it's hard when you don't believe.
I gotta pause it and talk about that chorus. So just like I expected, the lyrical content of the song is really vulnerable and emotional, and the chorus is no exception. He's saying, when you think you're not enough, you don't fit in. When you feel like giving up, but now there's no one listening. Down in your bones, head and your heart, get up and fight, or you'll fall apart. So go and wear your heart upon your sleeve, but it's hard when you don't believe. I think those final two lines are my favorite lines of the chorus. So he's saying, like, talk about what you're feeling, talk about what you're going through, but also he's acknowledging that it's really, really hard to do that. When you don't believe that anything's going to get better, it's almost like, what's the point? Why talk about it? Why, try to talk through it or let anybody know what's going on? Because things are so bad, I'm so depressed that it's not going to make any difference anyway. The whole chorus seems like this kind of tug of war, like in your mind of like, I'm feeling this, I need to talk about it, I want to do something about it, but I can't. What's the point? Really good lyrical content. I like that main riff of the song. Like I said in the beginning, they're not really heavy, but every now and then they do these little riffs, and they just sound good, and they just fit this type of music, this sound of music that I'm really enjoying right now.
Tell me if I'm not spiraling into the same hole that I was in. Nobody there, no one listening, but I'm here and I hear you too. When it's all said
So now he's saying, like, you're not alone. I've been there. I feel what you're feeling. Like, talk to me. Answer the phone, bro. Oh man, he ain't gonna jump off the bridge, is he?
If you turn away, the pain will fade and go with every stride. Bury your...
I don't mean to make light of like what's going on here. Obviously, this guy is contemplating killing himself by jumping off this bridge, but it doesn't look high enough that doesn't look like it's going to accomplish what he is wanting to accomplish in the moment. But either way, I'm really hoping that it doesn't go that way. I'm hoping that the dad is going to get to him and you know, everything's going to be okay, or at least he's going to start to get the help that he needs. But let's find out. Let's keep it going.
Pain will fade and go with every stride. Bury your hurt, carry your pride. Never let go, you don't need to hide. With a heavy heart upon your sleeve, you can be who you want to be.
It's kind of high. Okay, good. He stopped him. Either way, he stopped him. That's good. Exactly. Reach out to somebody. Open doors of support and resources. Remember, your life matters, and there's hope for a brighter tomorrow. Yep. "100%, there are people that care. Even if you feel like there's not, even if you feel like your friends and family don't care, there are people that do." All right, what a song by Caskets. That was awesome. Like musically, lyrically, the message behind it all, the video, the you know, the story with this guy that was obviously dealing with some suicidal thoughts. I feel like music here recently, especially, is getting more vulnerable. Like the artists, the musicians behind the music are getting more vulnerable. Like they're opening up, especially with things like to do with mental health, like songs like this, because this is personal for me. Not that I don't have suicidal thoughts or anything like that, but I have. Just to kind of open up a little bit, like years ago, like as a teenager, young adult, that age range, I struggled a lot with those type of thoughts, and I never did anything. I never like attempted or anything like that, but there were some really, really bad times, and I still to this day struggle with anxiety, like extreme anxiety. And I know that's kind of weird. Like I sit here and talk to my camera all day long and put videos of myself up on YouTube for people to watch, but I have anxiety. I do. I have extreme anxiety. Like the entire time I'm filming these videos, typically my heart's racing, my palms are sweaty. I feel it, but I just fight through it. I still deal to this day with, I wouldn't call it depression, but there are days where what I'm feeling could be called depression, I guess. But it's not like that prolonged period of those feelings. And if you're somebody that suffers with depression, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That feeling, it's not that you're just sad, but it's like a feeling of nothing's going to get better. And it doesn't go away. Like everybody has bad days, but depression is like a whole nother level of, it just goes on and on, like months, years even of being sad, just overall, like an overall sadness. And it's a terrible way to live, like to just deal with that day in and day out. So I can really appreciate songs like this that address that stuff. And another thing, it's men doing it, and not to rule out the women or to say that they're not as important. It's just that men don't open up. Like in society, men are taught constantly to just, suck it up, buttercup, man up, grow up hair, whatever, fill in the blank with whatever, macho fucking manly statement you want to. Like everybody says that in society, But that's not reality. Like your head doesn't work that way. Like your feelings don't work that way. So I just don't understand that mindset of, oh, well, you're sad. Well, toughen up. Get over it. Like, no, no, deal with it. Like, address it, deal with it. Don't dwell on it and like just make it worse. But keeping it to yourself does make it worse. Like if you don't ever open up and tell somebody, then it just grows and it festers and it never goes away. Talk to a friend or family member or just somebody that you trust, whatever. Like, you have to get that stuff out and don't just like retreat to your little dark hole of sadness and depression. Like it just doesn't work. That's not going to help. But I also understand, like this song is saying, that it's hard to do that because it's like, what's the point? I'm so depressed, I'm so sad, everything is so fucked up. What's the point? Like, why would I tell anybody? Nobody's going to fix it for me. It's tough to overcome those feelings and put yourself out there, and like this song says, wear your heart on your sleeve, because you don't think that it's going to make any difference. So why do it? But anyway, I feel like I have talked to y'all's ears off. Probably most of y'all have clicked off of the video by now, but if you stuck with me, I really appreciate it. If you're feeling these kinds of feelings, if you're having these kinds of thoughts that were depicted in this video, talk to somebody. Please get help. Like I said in the music video, there's links down in the description of that music video. I'm going to put links down in the description of my video. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, checking out the new song by Caskets. Let me know what you thought of the new track down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.